Since first reading, long before I entered the Senate, an account of John Quincy Adams and his struggle with the Federalist Party, I have been interested in the problems of political courage in the face of constituent pressures and the light shed on these problems by the lives of past statesmen. A long period of hospitalization and convalescence following a spinal operation in October 1954 gave me my first opportunity to do the reading and research necessary for this project. I am not a professional historian, and although all errors of fact and judgment are exclusively of my own, I should like to acknowledge with this sincere gratitude those who have assisted me in the preparation of this volume. I am deeply grateful to Professor Allan Nevins of Columbia University, one of the foremost political historians and biographers of our times, for kindly consenting to contribute to the foreword. In addition, the entire manuscript was greatly improved by the criticisms Professor Nevins offered. I owe a special debt of gratitude to an outstanding American institution, the Library of Congress. Throughout many months of my absence from Washington, the legislative reference and loan divisions of the library fulfilled all of my requests for books with amazing promptness and cheerful courtesy. Milton Kaplan and Virginia Diker of the Prints and Photos Division. Diker? D-A-I-K-E-R? Milton Kaplan and Virginia Diker of the Prints and Photos Division were most helpful in suggesting possible illustrations. Dr. George Galloway, and particularly Dr. William R. Tansel of the library staff, made important contributions to the selection of examples for inclusion in the book, as did Arthur Kroc of the New York Times and Professor James McGregor Burns of Williams College. Professor John Bystrom of the University of Minnesota, former Nebraska Attorney General C.A. Sorensen, and the Honorable Hugo SRB. Hugo SRB? What is that, a name? Clerk of the Nebraska State Legislature, were helpful in providing previously unpublished correspondence of George Norris and pertinent documents of the Nebraska State Legislature. Professor Jules Davids of Georgetown University assisted materially in the preparation of several chapters, as did my able friend James M. Landis, who delights in bringing the precision of the lawyer to the mysteries of history. I think that's about 5 minutes. That's only 3.5 minutes, so I'll keep going. Chapters 2 through 10 were greatly improved by the criticisms of Professors Arthur N. Holcomb and Arthur M. Schlesinger, Jr., both of Harvard, and Professor Walton Johnson of the University of Chicago. The editorial suggestions, understanding cooperation, and initial encouragement, which I received from Evan Thomas of Harpers and Brothers, made this book possible. To Gloria Liffman and Jane Donovan, my thanks for their efforts above and beyond the call of duty in typing and retyping this manuscript. The greatest debt is owed to my research associate, Theodore C. Sorensen, for his invaluable assistance in the assembly and preparation of the material upon which this book is based. This book would not have been possible without the encouragement, assistance, and criticisms offered from the very beginning by my wife, Jacqueline, whose help during all those days of my convalescence I cannot ever adequately acknowledge. John F. Kennedy. So that's the foreword.